Alright y'all, so from my last video, we're going to be working on the car. And this time, it wasn't any fault of the car, it was no fault of me, it was all the fault of Gates belts. Again, so as y'all know, I don't know, 10-15,000 miles ago, the serpentine belt that goes around the alternator and the air compressor broke, right? So last week, if you see that pulley right there, that is the water pump. What you don't see around the pulley is a water pump belt. That's because the water pump belt is right here in pieces. So going to get the car jacked up, going to get the wheel off. I already have a video on this, so I don't feel like I need to re-record it and re-explain it. I can just put the link to the video of doing it right up here in the corner. We're going to do all that, and while I'm under the car, I'm going to go ahead and just look at my axles, look under the car, make sure everything is good to go. But as of right now, I can't recommend Gates belts. Well, won't be finishing this today or this week because as I pulled everything off, I saw that the front of the harmonic balancer was kind of messed up, but the thing that troubles me is the two chips that are missing out of the back. So you can see one chip there, and then there's another piece missing up there. So I'm figuring that is what shredded my belt. It was just turning, little rip, belt shreds. So I'm going to order another OEM crank pulley harmonic balancer. But I'm sure that the Mazda dealership that I took my car to get my crank seal replaced, I'm sure that guy must have dropped it. And I'm gonna go back and look at my video, but I don't think that the front of it was ripped either. So I'm sure the guy at the Mazda dealership messed my car up. So I appreciate it, guy. Alright y'all, we are back. It is, I don't know, 4 or 5 days later. I got my crank pulley in that I ordered from eBay, and this looks a whole lot better than the one that I have. I wanted y'all to see why I took the crank pulley off, and the main reason is because of this right here. You see that chip? That chip was not there when I replaced my oil seal the last time. So that means that that Mazda tech dropped something on it, or hit it with something and caused that chip. And I'm thinking that chip out the old block is what caught my belt and shredded it. The next thing is the front around this rubber piece. It did not look like that when I took mine off. So I'm thinking when he was taking the bolt out, he rubbed against it and ripped it. So everything is installed. We have the new used eBay crank pulley. We have the OEM Mazda water pump stretch belt. We have the OEM Mazda serpentine belt and the OEM Mazda tensioner. 12.1 volts should be good enough. So let's get this bad boy a start. All right. Give everything a check. Make sure it's all good to go. Where's my light? I don't know where I put my light. Oh, here it is. Everything looks good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. No weird noises. Everything looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do. Alright. So I think we are gonna call this one good. OEM Mazda stuff. So this is gonna be the V belt, and this is gonna be the serpentine belt. So if I need those numbers, you can just press pause and get them and order them, and I'll put a link. I might put a link in the description below if I remember. Alternators charging, Everything should be good to go. So now I'm just gonna put everything back together. I'm gonna go on about an hour test drive. I'll jack my bumper up. So I might have to put some tape on this or something and then get some of those push poppers. I'll make a video about it once I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. All right, she's all good to go. Should be buttoned up. Everything is on. Let's back her up and let's let her warm up, and we're gonna take her for a little ride. Oh, hold on. I still got my wheel block, my wheel chock back there. Yeah, if you jack your car up, make sure you got a wheel chock. That way it don't go rolling back on you. Always be safe. You don't want to die because of some nonsense. So take it easy, get it off the block. All right. Make sure I don't hit my wife's car. All right, so we'll let it sit here and warm up for a second. I need to reset that check engine light as well. But yeah, while it's warming up, let's turn on the one-up light in Underglow X. All right, and we have made it back. Cleared the check engine light and all that stuff before we left. Put about 60 miles on her, and she seems to be good to go. She idled for probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes when I got where I was going. So I think she's good to go. So yeah, you know, if you have a older car, you know, be prepared to work on it. You know, the offset to having a older high mileage car is that you don't have a payment, or you have a smaller payment. So you have to be ready to put some money into it to keep it running. You know, the market is so jacked up right now, I don't care to buy anything else. So I'm gonna run this thing into the ground. So that's all I have for today. You know, welcome to my life of owning a 9-year-old 223,000 mile car. So until next time, think, build, enjoy. Enjoy your car, enjoy your truck, enjoy your hobbies. Peace.